Hello students, I am Sandhya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Government First Grade College, Agribamnani. So in this video, I am going to explain Session 3 of Unit 1 for Bsc 5th Sem students, VSK University, Ballari. Today's topic, Advantages and Disadvantages of Visual Basic, Session 3. So, in the previous class, I explained about elements of integrated development environment. So, that is, I explained about 6 windows: Toolbox, Properties window, Form Layout window, Project Explorer window, Form Design window, and Standard toolbar. In that 3 toolbars: title bar, menu bar, toolbar. So this is nothing but IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So in this today's session, learning objectives, you are going to learn about advantages of Visual Basic and disadvantages of Visual Basic. So coming to the advantages of Visual Basic, VB is not only a language but primarily an integrated interactive development environment. Already we know what is IDE. So this is one advantage. Second point, the VB IDE has been highly optimized to support rapid application development. It is particularly easy to develop graphical user interfaces and to connect them to handle functions provided by the application. Rapid application development means a programming system that enables programmers to quickly build working programs. So, next is it is an event-driven programming which provides complete control to the end user. In the next topics, again you are going to learn briefly about event-driven programming. So, event-driven programming is nothing but each object can react to different events, such as a mouse click example. Fourth one, the graphical user interface of the VB IDE provides the structure in the large and various types of entities, classes, modules, procedures, forms, etc. Totally it is a graphical user interface. And VB is a first programmer friendly language. Totally it is very friendly to the user. Sixth one, when editing program texts, the IntelliSense technology informs you in a little pop-up window about the types of constructs that may be entered at the current cursor location. That is nothing but IntelliSense means automatic completion on various keywords. For example, if you type go to and space, IntelliSense displays a list of the defined labels in a drop-down menu. Visual Basic 6.0 features provide graphical integrated data access to any ODBC or OLEDB data source and additional database design tools for Oracle and Microsoft SQL Server based databases. Even in this, we can use databases. So 8th point is new web development features bring easy to use for component based programming model of Visual Basic to the creation of HTML and dynamic HTML based applications. We can create hypertext markup language with the help of the web development features in VB. This is one advantage. And VB is a component integration language which is attuned to Microsoft Component Object Model. That is, VB is a third generation event driven programming language from Microsoft known for its component object model. So, components can be written in different languages and integrated using VB. 11th, interfaces of components can be easily called remotely via distributed COM, which makes it easy to run distributed applications. We can construct it very easily with the help of these distributed components. These are the total, there are 11 advantages of the Visual Basic. So components, we can add these two also. Components can be embedded or linked to your application's user interface and also stored documents. Only we can link the documents with the help of the components. Visual Basic is built around the .NET environment used by all Microsoft Visual languages. So there is very little that can't be done, such as Visual Basic, either other languages such as C# also. So coming to the disadvantages of Visual Basic. Visual Basic is a proprietary programming language written by Microsoft. So programs written in Visual Basic cannot easily be transferred to other operating systems. We can't transfer from one system to the other operating system. There are some fairly minor disadvantages compared with C. C has better declaration of arrays. It is possible to initialize an array of structures in C at declaration time. This is impossible in VB. Already we are familiar with arrays. We learned the C language. So at declaration time it will be very easy for defining the array of structures, whereas here in VB it is impossible. Only there are two disadvantages. Coming to multiple choice questions, the Visual Basic program is dash based programming concept in general, that is CUI, logical, concept, GUI. I think you can guess this. So the answer is option D. The Visual Basic programming is Windows based programming concept. It is known as GUI based programming, that is graphical user interface. So, dash is an action recognized by a form or the control. There are 4 options: method, property, event, procedure. I think you can guess. So option C, event is an action recognized by a form or the control. Third, a dash is a collection of code which translates application request into physical operation on data store. Database, data provider, interface, none of these. So data provider is a collection of code which translates application request into physical operations on data store. Dash is a Microsoft product for Windows platform. Jet database engine, ODBC, OLEDB, none of this. Option A, Jet database engine is a Microsoft product for Windows platform. Dash allows access to the client-server database on a network. DAO, workspace, ODBC, file pointer. Yes, option C, explanation. ODBC allows access to the client-server database on a network. Thank you.